I don't know what that was. I crossed the street and that's where I paused on the corner to restart everything. Hello again. I got one of those errors. I don't know what it is. It was a Prism error, said live streaming has ended. And it was one of those random ones where it's like, I've seen it before, and it seems to be random. As it was a Prism crash. I don't know, maybe Bagels and Walks has seen that before, but it just says live streaming has ended, and then it just gives a list of all the possible reasons, including like terms of service violations, all that. I don't think any of that happened. I've seen this a couple of times before. Anyway, we're back. Alright, I probably won't do the whole slew of good mornings again, but welcome back to those rejoining. I think it makes sense, right? I mean, if it doesn't, let me know. Here I am. The best pack would be a 6-pack earned by exercise or purchased from your grocery store. No, I'm just kidding. That's a good source of empty calories and carbs, I would say. This is our chance. Lila or Lila, good morning. I feel like Joanne just had this discussion too about the pronunciation of your name. Dan, good morning. Steve, thank you. We're making our way to the Manhattan Bridge, which is the bridge that unfortunately is quite noisy. It has 4 train tracks on it, so it's going to take us a minute. Oh, is the light in our favor at the moment? Nah, okay, it's not. Okay, actually, that's a good thing, because I definitely wanted to see it change into Don't Walk, because this is kind of a long one. F. Rivera, hello. Military surplus backpacks last a while? Oh, how do I get those? Robert, good morning. All right, now we just gotta wait for the lights to change, and then we'll be on the bridge path. I could cross here right now, but everyone's eager to keep moving cars-wise, so I don't want to jump in front of everyone. Once we get across, we can. Yeah, I'm not looking to run in front of trucks today. That's just me. But our opportunity to cross has come, as we knew that it would. So technically this bridge is shorter than the Williamsburg Bridge. Tree water. Hey, someone's burning something over there. That's probably not great if it gets out of control, but then again, it is kind of wet outside. Anyway, we'll keep moving. Did that work, Bagels and Walks? I feel like there's a pause again. Let me tell you about the Manhattan Bridge, partner. It's a mighty steel suspension bridge, spanning like a wild stallion across the East River, connecting Brooklyn and Manhattan. Built back in 1909, it stands tall, holding the weight of history on its 30 shoulders. A true mark. All right. Our first offender, the N train. Why I order. Alright. I mean, I can't complain about the path. I chose it in the end. You know, whether it's time constraints or not, I'm still the chooser of this path. Right? the Generation X were here, they would say they have 2 words for you in train. No. Our Brooklyn Bridge is not very far away from here, but they diverge in their distance from each other as we get closer to Manhattan, so we'd be farther away from where we gotta be. I'm gonna try to see if YouTube can detect profanity during the train segments. I'm kidding. Yeah, unfortunately we do have to redo all the thumbs because I had to completely restart the stream. A K-pop song about the Manhattan Bridge. I won't be able to imitate that. Cue train! Thankfully we don't. I'd rather hear the train than the K-pop. Well, whatever I did really wasn't K-pop. I just tried to over-exaggerate some nonsense from my brain. It probably sounded more like Cartman. Rudy, hello. Carl C, hello. They pretty much finished that building they were constructing by the Brooklyn Bridge. That tall, dark one. Well, they seem to have a nice roof deck on top of this one. Although, it's a little close to the Manhattan Bridge still. Might not get too much enjoyment out of that roof deck during peak train hours. Grant Stiley, hello. Cut in line when the train passes. I wish I knew American Sign Language. Play TV wants to buy a condo in Manhattan, budget of about $2 million. Well, it depends what size you want to buy. I mean, I'm not a real estate agent, but it depends. I do like to look at Street Easy though. So being an amateur realtor who doesn't actually make any sales, I think it would be illegal too. I think you need a license, right? Anyway, $2 million. You could probably get, you can get like a 1-bedroom in a super fancy building, but you could also get like a 3-4 bedroom in a lesser building, potentially without a doorman. But I would say maybe Upper East Side. I don't know. Carl, it all depends on where we end up on Mondays. September! Seven's calling the headquarters, the MTA, telling him no trains on the Manhattan Bridge for 20 minutes. Give us time to cross. The Brooklyn Bridge over there. Brooklyn Bridge, Lower Manhattan. Ah, bike's supposed to be the other side. Solid Pixel wonders the most affordable area of New York City to live in. Train coming. Probably as you get farther into the outer boroughs. The farther away you are from like Midtown Manhattan, the cheaper it's going to be. But that's not always the case either. There's like areas of Staten Island with mansions. And Staten Island is super far. I don't know if Staten Island counts as like the usual style borough. It just feels like suburbs. Another one! Yeah, you can tell a lot of secrets here if you don't want the government listening. Kidding. I'm always listening. I put microphones on the bridge. I'm kidding. Yeah, I believe the bike lane is supposed to be on the other side. Mark wants me to stop with the yelling. Well, does it really sound that much louder than the train? The train's on the opposite side. In between, Gerard. In between. Vernon's copyrighting the train sound. We're about to be in trouble. Oh, the fences here are collapsed. Against the, they're about to open them actually. They're in the process. Excuse me. Well, don't close off the whole path. But, you know? Only noise worse would be a congressional debate. When episode 1 came out, Star Wars Episode 1, I had a sleepover at a friend's house. We were very excited to see it the next day. Didn't sleep a wink. Fell asleep during the Senate hearings in Episode 1. Yes, The Phantom Menace. I mean, I enjoyed some of those games that came out like for that movie. Because they had some third-party action-adventure shooters. I think so. Pod Racer. Like if you re-release some of those today, I doubt they would get any critical acclaim. But I enjoyed them. We all fell asleep during the Senate hearings. Yeah. Here's another train. Cue. Bam, 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 bam. I'm looking forward to Starfield. Pepperoni and green peppers, mushrooms, olives, tries. Pepperoni and green peppers, mushrooms, olives, tries. The ruppy, advertising causes me. The ruppy, advertising causes me. No, that's I forget what that group of buildings is. Let's look it up. Sidetown will be to my right. That is still don't know. Maybe if I do like a street view, it'll tell us. Oh, Knickerbocker Village. Yes. There we go. Knickerbocker Village. Ugh. Too long to figure that out. Oh yes, Ron, yes. Yes, Susie, that interrupted my basketball game. That's when I stopped watching basketball. But it sounds like you were in unfortunately a worse off situation than me. That's right, Roy. Loves to slow down. There are a lot more messages in their songs than I think people realize, but yeah. Connecting dreams and skylines. Feel the power of Manhattan Bridge, the heartbeat of NYC. Well, heartbeat, I don't know. More like a clogged artery or something. Roaring across the iconic Manhattan Bridge where city dreams become reality. Soar high on the Manhattan Bridge where urban legends are born. And then I think the last one's cut off. Can't see the top of the Freedom Tower. John's on the Bose speakers, getting this in HD audio. Terrence, good morning. Yeah, I gotta get the best microphones that wouldn't clip to record the train in the most high definition and put that out on Tidal. And Jordy Best in Catalonia. Good morning. Wow. Oh, Karma, sounds like you had a tough go of things. I hope your things are doing better for you. Set the train as your ringtone. Actually, I had this really obnoxious ringtone in the past. It was like back when phones weren't super loud and you actually relied on phone calls. So I had this ringtone, I found it online, called Whistle. The file name was missing the H, but it was the most high-pitched whistle sound. You couldn't tell where it was coming from, so I also have to remember where I left my phone. But that's what I used. Opposite side train, B train. Hello from Brazil, good morning. ASMR bridge stream where I just walk back and forth the Manhattan Bridge. Like, okay, I'd be willing to put up a 24/7 live stream, but only if I actually had a 24-hour live stream that I could just play on loop. I feel like that's the only way I would put it up. It would have to be a full 24-hour stream, and then I could put it up as a 24/7 stream. I have strange requirements, I know. I don't know if that's a real phone number. I wonder what's in these things. The final train, hopefully this end train. Nope, another end train. To see us off. Ambrose. Got confused. Yeah, there's a few misleading channels who are kind of putting live recorded videos as live streams, but they also disable the comments in the chat so nobody can call them out on it. I don't know, it's a little misleading and disingenuous, but I guess to each their own. Not for me. Jay Bear's back. Oh yeah, it's hot. It's humid, actually. Humid, that's the better descriptor. Define jogging. Well, there's actually a difference between running, like a pretty significant difference between running and walking biomechanics. One of the significant ones is that walking always has, not always, but walking has a portion of the gait cycle that has both feet on the ground. In running, only one foot ever touches the ground. And I guess in running you have the opposite, where both feet are off the ground at some point during the cycle. Even speed walking, they keep both. I think you have to keep both feet on the ground. You know, at least one at a time. I think that's when your hips and sways come into the equation, because you got to maintain that speed somehow. Jogging has been a derogatory term in the running community. Oh boy, let's not offend anyone. Carl used to run all the time, but now has bad knees. Sorry to hear, but I'm glad you're still able to walk. Yeah, the pressure on the knees is not great. Although my understanding is that a lot of those cutting lateral movements, like in high intensity sports where you have to change direction quickly, soccer, tennis, basketball, that puts a bigger strain on your knees too. They got the light. Let's go this way today. Get to Christie Street sooner. It can still start raining at any moment. And I kind of feel like that moment might be now. I really don't want to have to pull out my umbrella from my backpack yet. But I think I might have to. The rain is coming. Sea serpent? Maybe, Peter, maybe. All right, let me get my umbrella out. I should have just carried it the whole time. Don't scare me with your sounds. It's too scary. Who are you after? Ah! Come on! Okay. Yes, I know. If I put everything down, I took off my backpack, and I took out the umbrella that way, I wouldn't have to complain, make weird noises. I know. But where's the fun in that? Well, let me make my weird sounds. It's Rut MM's birthday. Happy birthday, Rut. Hope it's a good one. All right, I'm ready. Weird noises is why Stex is here. And others? Oh. If there's something I'm good at, if there's anything I'm good at, it's weird noises. Weird. Very, very weird. There's no H in weird, so I can't really say that, but you know. I don't know, I feel like this rain's not gonna last. This current iteration of it. But the umbrella stays out for now. So much quiet in the bridge, yeah. Ah, can I actually cross over there now? I don't know if I could do a middle cross here. There's a Model S over there. Nah. There's cars coming. Gonna have to do it in a more civilized location. Today's Rob's Walk Ride Fly's birthday today? I said today twice? Well, happy birthday, Walk Ride Fly, Rob. If you ever hear us, we'll make sure the message gets through, pierces through the city streets. Is there a death metal version of that Umbrella song? Alright, is this still? I don't know. I feel like it's not really raining much anymore. There should be a death metal version. If there isn't, yes, I agree too.
Under my umbrella.
Fish market. Looks good. Something fishy about it, I'm just kidding. Well, literally fishy. This place is secured by live lions. Ooh. Live lions. Lots of birthday sticks? Yeah, tons. Sounds like a lot of our families and friends. Oh, is it Margin Worldwide's birthday also? Did I miss everything? Sorry, with having one less hand to the umbrella, I'm behind. Well, what was that sound? All right, let's close this for now. All right, let me hang this on this. I did play Hogwarts Legacy. I did. Okay. Sean, I heard you're on a staycation. Big as a long Sean. Or did that end already? man. That street crossing was a mistake. Mistakes and how to make them. It just might be Sue. Oh yeah, technically I'm off next week. So no official live streams next week, but we'll see if I could just do some, actually no, we should cross the street. If I could do some non-commuting streams, but we'll see. Ah, it's already over. Well, the shorter they are, the more you appreciate them, I guess. This is Delancey Street. Williamsburg Bridge would have let us off up ahead. No diaper duty, huh? Well, diaper duty, I guess, kind of becomes like you don't even think about it after you cross. Like, you just kind of do it, right? Oh man, no diaper. It's like, it just is. It's like an autopilot diaper change. May's birthday's also coming up. We're like in the transition period of diapers and pull-ups and potties. I feel like if we really aggressively tackled it, it would be done. But I think we're wait, there's a Russ and Daughters cafe over here? I know we're really close to Russ and Daughters, but I didn't know they had a cafe right here. A Swedish candy company. That's cool. I wonder if they have fish. Yeah, right, Stux? It's like, it's so quick too now. It's just like, Daryl's birthday's coming up too. Orchard Street. I'll take it. We saw Sesame Street the musical on Saturday with the baby. It was pretty good. I think so. It's 60 minutes, which is good in terms of like kids or toddlers' attention spans. But I feel like any kids geared show that's going to be 60 minutes long, they gotta have some sort of like segments every 15 minutes or so where like the kids can just like get up and run around, like they're asked to participate somehow, because otherwise you're all sitting there. They get like, Baby Commuter did really well for 45 minutes. It's the longest she ever paid attention to something. Yeah, snacks too, because she started asking for pretzels at 50 minutes in. And we're like, it's almost over, just wait a few more minutes. We have pretzels outside in the stroller. But like, if you could have something built into the show where they do a little audience jump-in or something, I feel like that would do pretty well for maintaining kids' attention. Chocolate dip. 7th Street Burger. Don't think we're on 7th Street though. But yes, Sesame Street the musical. It only had the smaller character, no Big Bird. Cookie Monster, Elmo, Oscar the Grouch, Abby, Rosita, Gabrielle. Had a bunch. Should be approaching Houston Street up ahead. I don't know how long it's been around for. It's over on like 42nd Street and 11th Avenue. Ah, yes, sex. Definitely. They should set them up like those movie theaters where they also let you have food and drinks. That's the best. I mean, minus potentially having to use the bathroom, but you know, it's part of it all. Unless they make every seat a reclining commode. That would be amazing. That would be terrible for everybody, actually. Nobody should ever let my ideas be part of any realistic business plan. This car is not being risky. He raced really fast, just as waited red light. Ambrose likes listening to chewing during a paid show. Yeah, I guess in movies though it's okay. If it's a loud action movie or something. But everyone's chewing popcorn anyway, so might as well have some real food. And hopefully they don't offer any foods that are too offensive to smell. But that's all subjective and relative anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway. Willie, hello. Hup. See, I mentioned that rain wouldn't last very long. It's just a little interlude. All right, Avenue A, making a left. I think there's a delay in this light. Yep, there's a bike coming, so I'll go in front of with the bike and that helped us get across. Either way, that car was turning. If you don't use the turn signals, I would have known better. Anyway. Annalie, good morning. Did I miss anything else? Avenue Q. Oh boy. Open plumbing? Yeah, we got a bridge. Walking Streamers, the musical on ice. Imagine all of us singing and trying to ice skate while having these giant gimbals. Like, imagine. That would be entertaining. For everyone else. Yeah, Bill's swimming in them, especially Con Ed. Prince Ice loves ice. That makes sense. I still find it funny that there's like a known opposite. I think we talked about this. The known opposite of Microsoft Office is macro hard on fire. I know, very silly, but come on. Laugh with me. All right, we got a changing light situation, but it's still red for the cars, and we are now past the cars that are driving. Safe. Who were those guys that always offered like weird prizes? Was it the Jerky Boys or something? Where they like offer you, they said like 100th caller would win a Toyota, right? And then the person won, and then it was a toy Yoda doll, right? They also did that with 100 grand. It's like, you won 100 grand. And the person starts talking about all the things they're gonna do with 100 grand. They're like, how are you gonna do it with a candy bar? How you can do it with a 100 grand candy bar? Was it them? I think so. What you got in your CPU? A box of Cracker Jacks? Gohan versus Luffy was the Jerky Boys. Can Beast Gohan beat Gear 5 Luffy? But thank you, Gohan, for confirming. Baker Falls. Bar, cafe, happy hour, performance space. You've got it all. Yeah, those are the two that I remember off the top of my head. I'm not sure. I'm sure they've done more, but those are the ones. Really nice ice cream shop right here. I think the owner might be there. There are two at the moment. One. Hello. Microsoft Teams Beyond CPU and RAM Blackpool. Yeah, who uses Microsoft Teams? Why do they do that? You can actually install it, so that's good. Peter, I think we might have been later one of the preceding Mondays, but I think we're all right on time. I don't know about that, Frank. The more fans, the better. Ooh, a good contender for ATMs I want to use. Oh, yeah, it's a Bitcoin ATM. I saw a Bitcoin logo on it. Yeah, we're usually on the park side of things, Tompkins Square Park. Yeah, I don't have my best bank behind me anymore. I don't know if they would still have the same perks as I would have before they got taken over by Chase. Maybe Frank, I don't know. I think it's an older guy, so I'm not sure if I even noticed someone waving outside. I know the delivery person was waving, the other with the cane, but it didn't look like the owner from what I've seen, but I don't know. Maybe. I'm not an ownerologist. All right. Like I said, I'm always working. I was working before the stream. I'll work after the stream. kilometers, 90, okay. Those unsightly new 5G towers. It's like 3 stories. Man, it's very humid. The air temperature's not super high, but it's humid. This coffee shop is called Boris and Horton. I guess it's very dog friendly.
Now I have to figure out where to send it.
Cool. Swamp Thing, hello. Welcome back. Coming up on Stuytown. Not really Stux. I don't think they have anything. I might be able to get a city bike membership out of them. 13th Street. No cars. Always Nightbot with a K here. Always good to have Nightbot with a K. Ooh, another good ATM to use. rentevgb.com. I guess it's apartments in this building. If you're curious how much it might cost to live across the street from Stuytown rather than in Stuytown. Oh, next year, city bikes are free on Earth Day? That's interesting. All right, I guess we wait. Well, we'll wait. Is that an electric Kia? I still don't know how I feel about the new Kia logo. It sounds electric. EV6, yeah. That's not dangerous. Still waiting. Probably could have ran across, but I don't have the momentum. You know, I have to like kick it into gear. Oh, this guy's just gonna run it. All right. TLC, rules for thee, but not for me. Or something. PC versus Xbox versus PlayStation versus Switch. I mean, for me, PC was always my gaming platform of choice. And I think it still remains the most versatile. Well, I don't know, maybe the Switch is the most versatile because you could dock it, take it on the go. But PC, it's not just for gaming, right? Powerful computer can run the best games, but can also do a lot of productivity work. I used to just get whatever consoles had the most exclusives, which is usually Nintendo and PlayStation. But these days, even the PlayStation exclusives are coming to PC eventually. But the Nintendo ones never do. So that's probably the most exclusive system in terms of like first party exclusives, like Nintendo made games. My nemesis, heat and humidity. Nothing worked on a new Windows version? I don't know, I'm on the latest Windows 11. I'm having no particular issues that are interfering with any games for me. Miss Shulu, welcome. Good to see you. All right, we're in Stuytown, as you might have been able to deduce. The oval is coming up. Fountain is working. It's not currently raining. I don't think they want dogs in the oval specifically, but you can walk them around. Something got a nice new Sony TV. A Bravia. Xbox only has Starfield. Really? Is Starfield not on PlayStation? I mean, I'll have it on computer. Bargain hunting, farmers market, fraud awareness. Oh, farmers market, that's a good one. Health center, motorcycle, psychic and stop on red week. Yeah, probably. I didn't see that before yet. John Nicholson, good morning. Oh, really? I didn't realize Starfield was not coming to PS5. I figured it would be coming to all the big consoles. Interesting. Ms. Shula, glad you're enjoying. From Grand Central to Flatiron, probably the 6 train. Just catch the 6 train right in Grand Central, and then take you right down to 23rd. I think. Or if you don't have too much stuff, just walk. Yeah. Starfield had trouble for not translating to Korean. Interesting. Stuytown and Peter Cooper, or I think Peter Cooper is probably more expensive if the apartments are bigger. But they're not, I wouldn't consider either of them like affordable anymore. So there's that. Oh yeah, the subway prices have gone up 15 cents. Yeah, I would say Grand Central is one of the nicer transit hubs to get into the city, with the worst being Port Authority. The second worst being Penn Station, in Manhattan anyway. Like a train or a bus hub, specifically. We're on 20th Street, let's go to the river. Since we're already on 20th Street. To the river. D first one says dollars losing its value. Probably. Everything's going to be up and down. I didn't realize Mount Sinai infiltrated Stuytown. Huh. Moynihan's fun to look at, but no seating. Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of grouped Moynihan with Penn Station. They tried to spruce it up. Maybe they'll... Aren't they also considering renovating Penn Station? Because I guess what Grand Central has going for it is it still has some like nice architecture, so they keep it a little bit more pristine for tourists. They got that Apple store right in the lobby of it, or in the Grand Hall, whatever you want to call it. But like Penn Station and Port Authority just feel like utilitarian transit hubs. That's all. There's also, of course, the concern for, well, at any transit hub, you should always be mindful of your belongings and surroundings. You know, just awareness. That's the bottom line in any big city. Pie to Jeep, good morning. Walking pace describes your heart health. Walking pace specifically is actually a pretty good indicator of, or predicts mortality as you get older, interestingly. Or maybe not interestingly, but whatever it is. Oh, wait a second. I feel like I can't get over there easily again. Oh man, what is going on over there? I see a bunch of barricades again. Before we were able to walk there, now what? All right, I guess we're going to 23rd Street. Fine. Diana, hello. Here's the M23. It's like its first stop or last stop, depending on what you consider. Oh, this is 20th Street technically. And they covered that entire flood wall with plastic. It was not covered in plastic last time we walked. I don't know what they're doing. But it seemed like they were relatively done with the construction along the path between 20th and 23rd. Now I'm not convinced. In the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, put the cookie down, which has nothing to do with whatever's going on, but you know. Art project. When are they actually like? When is the? Well, hold on. I don't want to get hit by splashes. I'm not sitting in the front row of a water show here. When are they estimating completion of the flood wall project, East Coast Resiliency? Because I feel like it's 2028 at the earliest. Because they're doing it all along the east side. So it's not just over here, and a lot of it looks more involved than this part. Over here, their big concerns, I think, are protecting the hospitals in the area. You got the Manhattan VA over here. Flood expected 2027. Yeah, Carl, we'll see, right? Manhattan VA, Bellevue, NYU are all over here. On this side. Can I go to the middle? Let me go to the middle. There's nothing going on over here. I can just wait. Well, actually, I can cross. Look at this. There's no cars coming for a while. What am I doing? Relaxing. Chilling out, relaxing, all cool. I'll shoot some people outside my school when I could be crossing the street where the $6 gas is. I don't really have the light, but I think these cars are waiting to go. Yep, there they go. I don't know if that guy's going though. I don't know what's going on here. There's a whole bunch of twisty turnies happening. You know what? I probably should just make my own path. Plus the lights are my favorite now. $6 water rip-off. Yep, but people will pay. Otherwise, they'd lower it. They play by their own rules at this gas station. Float plane, seaplane. Making movies, making songs, fighting around the world. Russell, good morning. I don't know. I think I'm doing all right. I might have screamed a little too loud crossing the Manhattan Bridge, so maybe that gave me a temporary irritation there. That's right, Charlotte. She did, Roxanne, she did. It's a very picturesque camping trip. Yes. Oh, it was Jay Moore that told that Christopher Walken tale story that I keep referencing in the stream. I went to the future too, Peter. Oh no, whatever dripped on me, I hope it's just water. And not pigeon poop. Anyway, I think it's fine. I recently walked by the garage here, which I always recommend if you need a monthly spot. But I think they increased the prices. They increased the prices. A little bit. Another moving truck. Ooh, piece of candy. Pigeon poop at NYC means you're lucky. I know they say that, but I feel like it would be luckier if a pigeon pooped on you in the middle of a desert. Like, you know what I mean? Because if all NYC has is pigeons all over the place, I would think you're luckier if you get pooped on a pigeon in the middle of nowhere. Hey, there's something, hold on. We gotta investigate. Oh no, are they going to be building scaffolding on this side now? They're about to be doing some sort of window cleaning over here with those ropes. But yes, I see people on the platforms down there. Unlucky means someone's spatty. Well, hopefully you didn't provoke them. There's a lot of variables there. Stefan trying to make sure we get the likes that we need. Luck here to Frank to miss the poop in here. Yeah. Like, where do they float? Well, I don't know. Stephanie adopted Open Wild Bird Fund. We walk by that place on Wednesdays on Columbus Avenue. Missed the seaplane landing. I didn't know you could adopt pigeons. Stefan feels a success. We've hit the goals. Swamp Thing wants to adopt an ostrich. I imagine they need quite a bit of space. Don't some folks have like ostrich farms in New York, or is it emu farms? I don't really know the difference. Feeling more driplets. Driplets? Droplets. Stacks adopts fried chicken. It's a one-time adoption. NYC ferry. That specific boat is called the Friendship Express. Ambrose had an ostrich burger at Fuddruckers once. That name always tickles my fancy. This water's making funny splashing sounds under the water club. Because the water club's not actually floating. It's strapped into the land here. Alright, I did all right on time. Again, remember this is not the exact time of the stream because we lost, what, 15 minutes or so after the stream crashed. Not too bad. We also had a complete crash that one time. Like 2 Mondays ago. It is a boat restaurant, but it's more of a private event space now. I don't think they just have walk-in diners. I think you have to book it out or something, but I don't know. Just assuming. Yeah, the humidity, it's very stuffy, stifling. I guess more rain will be coming. Where did the weekend go? Yeah, we need more days off. We should have more days off than work days, so that work doesn't define us, or something. Very well. We made it to the end of another Monday. But since it's later on a Monday, let me go get to work. Well, more work. I've already worked a little bit. Time to get more work done. Yeah. Thanks everyone for dropping in today. Appreciate the support. Super chat, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, YouTube memberships, all appreciated. Thank you. Subscribers, thank you too. Thanks for the thumbs up. Non-subscribers, if you're listening, you still get the thanks. But you also get to consider subscribing and more thumbs up. If you want. That's right, Long Island City and Greenpoint across the way. Long Island City will be to the left, Greenpoint will be to the right. And of course, thanks to the mods. So, another Monday in the books. Again, next week, be prepared for no commute since I'm technically off, but maybe we'll do some other streams. We'll see how things go. In the interim, we will wish you a good rest of Monday, Tuesday, and see you Wednesday morning for a walk to the Upper West Side, or a commute. It's a commuting walk, a walking commute. Commuting walk, walking commute? Commuting walk, walking commute? Anyway, to the Upper West Side. We'll probably go through the park, Central Park. Anyway, till then, that's all I got for you. Bye!